Well, I got lots of comments down below on how to use volume profiling with swing trading. So I would say we jump here straight into the video and I will show you exactly what volume profiles I'm using and how you can copy the exact same approach as I am doing when it comes to swing trading. So let's do this. So what you can see right here that I'm here on a daily time frame, and these volume profiles are monthly period volume profiles. So I will jump here quickly into the settings that you can copy these as well right here. So these are the settings for the monthly volume profile right here. You can copy the colors as well if you want, but that's for the monthly profile. Now, what you need to understand is the exact same approach that I am using on day trading, right? So you can read the volume profiles the exact same way, no matter what time period you on. But in this case, we have a monthly period volume profile because we want to swing trade the market. First things first, you watch on the shapes of the volume profile. Right, what we can see right here that we have here a very trending profile. You can see this with these spikes, and then right here low volume, and then right here again a big spike, which is the point of control right here. Now I will not go over the point of control or the value areas. You can watch my series that I put on. I explained it in a very detailed way. Now I will go here a little bit back to explain to you the shapes of the volume profile, and it's the exact same way as always. Right here what we have is a P-shaped formation. Right, on a P-shaped formation we look for higher prices or higher value. In this case, we can see that the market breaks out of this value area and finds higher value. Again, right here we have a very trending profile. The point of control is all the way up here, and we have these spikes in the middle, right? So that's meaning that the market is very heavily trending to the upward side. Now, when I go here a little bit to the right hand side, you can see right here on this shape that we have a very balanced profile. The point of control is in the middle, right, and we have here lots of volume. Now of course we have here a little bit of a spike of a volume, but in this case it will be a very balanced type market. You can see this right here when the price action goes sideways as well. You can see this that we have here a sideways market. You can also go with the fixed volume profile, mark from this month to this month right here, and you can now see that we have a combined volume profile. The market makes a lot of balance in the middle, right? So we have here the point of control. So in this case, the market is in balance right here. But again, I don't want to explain this now in a very detail. I already made a video about that. I want to show you how you can find proper good zones when it comes to swing trading. Now, first of all, I'm always looking on the daily and on the monthly profiles. So what I'm then doing is to mark out previous month value area high, previous month value area low. So what catches my eye right away is right here this spike of volume and the value area high. When the market comes here back and we break here through, we retest, then we could probably go to search for a higher value. What we have as well right here, you can see the double top, right, which is another volume spike right in here. So I want to mark this out. Now you will notice on this video that I'm always marking out 3 zones, and that's all. I don't want to cluster my chart full with zones, right? So then you cannot decide which one zone you want to trade from. So what's the obvious zone right here? The obvious zone is the value area low as well. Right, so we have now here 3 clean zones. We have the value area low. You can see this right here. We reject it, right? We reject it here a little bit. We break through, reject it, comes up, and right here we are again rejected. So this zone as well is very strong. So we also can see that the market is here in a little bit of a balanced phase, because when I mark here this out with a fixed volume profile, we can see that we have here a little bit of a balanced phase, right? So the market is here in balance. We can see this on the price action as well. The market going up, going down, going up, going down. So we are here a little bit in this range phase, but that's not meaning that we cannot find trades, right? So that's the first approach that I'm doing on the daily time frame. You also can go to the 4-hour, and on the 4-hour I have as well the monthly profiles. And then you can now see the zones very clear. You can see here the rejection, here the rejection, here the rejection. So when the market comes here up, it could reject as well. But I am rather trading long side on ES than trading to the downside when it comes to swing trading, because the market tends to go up on long term. Right, again, right here, you can see this down here with the value area low from the last month. We have rejection, we have rejection, we have rejection, right? Again, rejection right here. So this would be right here a proper good trade entry to hold the market to the next zone. Now, of course, when you want to trade long term, you need to wait that the market comes to a zone like that, and then you search for your trade entries to push the market to the next target. Again, when you want to only stay on the 4 hour, you wait that the market breaks here through, stays above, retests, and goes to the next zone. Again, if the market breaks here this zone, this all-time high zone right here, you wait for a retest, you look out for a higher value. That's all about swing trading. You need to have the patience, right? But when you want to search for, let's say, 1 to 3 day trades, you can go now to the 1 hour time frame. Now on the 1 hour time frame right here, guys, I have the weekly profiles. I will go here quickly into the settings as well, that you can copy these as well. So these are for the weekly profiles right here. Again, when you want the colors, you can copy these as well. Now on the weekly profiles, I'm doing the same thing. Now what we can see on the past week is that we made here a big low volume node, right? You can see this right here. This is a low volume node. We have here a big spike of volume, and the value area high is right here and the value area low is right here. Currently we are trading above value from last week, so this is a bullish sign for me to look out for some buy trades. What you can see right away, again, when we mark out the value area high and we make this now another color right here, so let's say green, you can see that we are rejecting, we break now through. Now if the market stays above here and gives you some rejection above here, you can trade the long side to the next zone, to this golden zone, which is the monthly zone right here. All right, and when the market decides then to break this zone, you again searching for a retest to push the market higher. So it's all about combining time frames and to look out for your best opportunities to trade. Again, when I mark here the value area low out, you can see that the market rejected, right? The market spikes here down, rejected immediately and pushed straight to the upward side. So we have here a good potential that we can fill this low volume node with this move to the upward side if the market stays above this green zone. If the market decides to push here down, trap the buyers up here, the market will probably go back to what? To this point of control right here. Now the point of control is always like a magnet. It tends to drive back to point of control. So this is a good trading setup and a good technique to plan your trades and then to execute on these zones. But this is what I'm doing when I want to watch out for some swing opportunities. Now, as I said, I don't like to short the market when I'm swing trading. I want to get a good position in, and then I want to ride the next move to the upward side. But let's go now here on a replay mode that I can show you how you can find a good proper trade. So let's delete all this stuff and let's just say I will go to the 4 hour because on a daily I cannot do the replay mode. So let's say we are just right in here. So let's say we are right in here. And now what I'm doing is look out for the previous month. What we can see right away that we are clearly above value from last month. So we are here currently in the bullish phase. You can see this on the market as well, that we're making higher highs and higher lows as well. Now I want to mark out this value area high right here. Let's make this orange. So when the market decides to come here back, then I get here a good position in to ride the market back to the upward side. You will also have here the point of control. When I mark here this point of control out, you can clearly see that we have rejected, right? So that's again a good proper zone right here. Now we have above not a clear zone, so I would just leave these two zones right here on, right? So let's jump here to the 1 hour time frame and let's see if we can find here something else. What I can see right away is again here this spike, and we can see that the market rejected and rejected, and again right here we are rejecting right now. Now, as I said, when the market comes here to a zone on the 1 hour, it's not really a swing position. If you want really high probability swing trades, you just wait for these monthly zones to be hit and then you are just executing your trade. But let's say, as we said right here, we have here this volume spike. Now, of course, guys, we have here as well these volume spikes as well right here, but I am more focusing on these spikes that the market actually rejected, right? Because right here, what we can see that we have here rejection, we break through, we retest, we push up, we coming back, rejecting again, the market pushed to the upward side. So you really need to understand market structure as well, because that's are the high probability zones right here. So when the market actually comes here back down and we get a rejection from it, so let's say you watch as well on order flow, right, on the lower time frames, and you see some absorption or whatever, you jump here right in, stop loss below, and what you are targeting is the weekly point of control right here. You can see this right here, or you target the value area low. So let's say we are just targeting here the value area low for the first target, and the second target is the point of control. So let's just leave this here alone and let's just see what the market are doing right here. So we are pushing it straight up. You can put your stop loss to break even and hold to the next target, right? Or you can put out some cash and leave the rest run. So let's just see what the market is doing. We're pushing up and hitting the point of control, right? So this trade will be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. So not really a swing trade, right? It's an intraday trade, but you get the point. If you want to catch some intraday trades as well, you can do this with some weekly profiles right here. And if you want to swing trade, you just need to look out for the monthly zones and stay on the 4 hour time frame. So let's go here back to the 4 hour time frame and let's see right here what we have getting right here. Now, as I'm seeing right here on the 4 hour time frame is that we are getting here a big spike, and we also rejecting right here, we're rejecting right here, right? So this would be actually a good zone to look out for a good opportunity to buy this trade. So let's go here a little bit forward and see if we can reach this zone again. So the market is pushing up a little bit. So let's go here a little bit forward. So now the market comes here down to this zone. Again, you can go now into lower time frames and search for some candlesticks pattern or whatever, what your entry criteria is. But as well, what we can see on the point of control is that we are rejecting the point of control as well. So let's just delete this down here, and you can see that the market rejected, 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 rejected. So this will be a proper position to look out for a long entry. So let's say we're jumping here in, stop loss underneath this zone, and we are targeting, let's say, a 1 to 2 risk to reward. So let's just play this now out, see what the market is doing. So we actually shooting here straight up and getting to our take profit. But now it's your decision to ride this trend to the upward side and move your stop loss with it. But in this case, I will probably go out with a 1 to 2 because it's a good risk to reward, right? But again, this trade will go about 8 hours right here. But again, if you want to hold this, you can swing trade this trade as the market making higher highs and higher lows, and you can see the market is just keep on going right here. So this is the exact approach that I am doing volume profiling when it comes to swing trading. I hope you found it helpful. When you have any questions, because this was a little bit of a quick video, then leave a comment down below. If you want to see more volume profile techniques on swing trading, then leave a comment down below as well. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will say we see us in the next video. Peace.